FD squad and welcome back to Stat Wars Season 3. It's me versus Van Straten, this beautiful beefcake to my right, your left, because angles. John Babb, not here. We're in a post-Babb age. We said he was going to Amsterdam, he's actually going to rehab. John Babb's name is actually Benjamin Babb, and a lot like
that is true.
Ben Kenobi, when he left, he just disappeared into a pile of awful clothes from Matalan. How are you?
I'm good. That was actually a really strong intro from
I'm
you.
feeling really energetic today. I had a protein shake this morning.
And it is brisk in here.
It is.
It's cold as so this is we're gonna race through this shoot at the speed of light on brand.
Hold on. Did you say brisk or lisp? Because Kieran's now the ref and he can't speak. Over to him. All the S's. Oh, awkward. Crowbarred in section now. Giveaway from our mates Dapper Dan, who have supplied us with a lot of high quality products for the modern day gentleman. Do you want a beard as luscious as Patrick Van Straten? Then hashtag long live the beard below. Do you want a quiff like me? You should do. It's glorious. Then hashtag long live the quiff in the comments below. Loads of to give away. Didn't even pay us to do this. We don't have to hashtag add it, do we? Just nice guys. Nice brand. Moving on.
You're on one today, mate.
On it, mate.
Oh.
This is a new Chris now. This is a new me.
This is a new Chris.
This is post fish oil Chris.
Is that what you're doing now? You're taking your cod liver oil?
I'm just trying.
You got that omega 3.
To actually look after myself.
Hiya. It's not Babb anymore. It's me. He's gone. He's finally gone. Now you've got this lispy. Follow me on Twitter. Got loads of followers recently. It's so much fun. Round 1, Pat and Chris. Who scored? This is from Ryan Master. Nailed it. Who scored the 25,000th goal in the Premier League in November 2016?
Okay, so
My beard is so ginger right now as well. I've got like an ombre going on my beard. Look at that. Ooh.
Oh my god, that actually sounds really sad.
I'm genuinely freezing.
it's like a John Hartson, Xabi Alonso hybrid.
Yep. I mean, John Hartson was unkind, but I'll take it. I don't care. Magnificent was what you're looking for.
That's what Fergie said about Dion Dublin's dick. It's not just big, it's magnificent.
I think it's also about the overall aesthetic impact. Just a real pretty dick.
Pretty.
It's a little bit awkward.
Why Star Wars been so homoerotic recently?
I mean, I do worry about this from a brand point of view.
I think it's coming to me, and I think it is a god amongst men. I think it's
This could be
Zlatan
anyone.
Ibrahimovic.
Oh wow, that was not where I was expecting that to go.
Because I remember, as it was him, they made much more of a bigger deal out of it than if it was, Kevin Kilban not playing.
The 20,000th was Mark Albright, and no one gave a.
Is it Zlatan, George? Off to a banger.
This is for you, Pato, you little bitch. Who is the only Croatian player to win Player of the Month in the Premier League? And that comes from Old Harold Orgland. Odd. It's Odd Harold Orgland.
Your obvious place is here to look people like Luka Modric.
Yeah.
And I think Nikita Jelavic, because Nikita Jelavic did arrive and he scored like 7 games in a row for Everton. Who else is there? Who else has played in the Premier League Croatian? Davor Šuker, what bloke. He was not good for us.
No.
He was all right. He stayed for a year. I think he got 8 goals in like 22. It's not bad.
Dejan Lovren.
Dejan Lovren.
He's won a couple of Liverpool fans player of the month, hasn't he?
Yeah, big time,
Hilarious.
big time, mate, big time. I think I'm going to go for Jelavic because that's the smartest guess I've got. Eesh! Ibrahimovic, Jelavic, all the itches.
How Rangers
How
got
is-
5
how
million
is your itch?
for that Robin Williams lookalike?
Well, they went through
It's beyond me.
They went through a fire sale, didn't they? And it was all guys who were just convinced they looked good in blue, so they all went to Goodison. So like Naismith did the same.
Bagheera.
That bored. Do you remember when he went to Norwich? Norwich paid like 10 million for like 30-year-old Stephen Naismith, and surprise, surprise,
Didn't they?
He was gash. Davy Carson and Stephen Naismith separated at birth, but one went to the Netherlands and so grew up sort of vaguely healthy, and one grew up in Scotland, and he's a state. Crackhead. You know who else is at Hearts right now? Actually, obviously you do. Carl Lafferty.
Yeah. Awful human
He
being.
is a shithead. Imagine going to Palermo, and even in Sicily, they were like Zamperini said, he's an out of control womanizer. He said he's an Irishman without rules. You're like, imagine going to Italy and they were like, this guy like a lot. Like,
That is that's, I actually like him more so.
and he's married to a former Miss Scotland. He'd been married for about a year when the guy was just like, he's out of control. He said he's got 2 families with 6 kids. And I was like, I mean, he's a hard worker, Carl Lafferty. He does graft.
Chris, you specky This is from Batice. Who were the last team to beat Germany in the group stages of a World Cup?
I might know this. No. No, I don't know this.
Okay, so won the 2014, 2010, which is probably when this happened. Was Spain? Knowledge. Was there any standout players other than Klose or Alarm that may help me remember this? I feel like it might be an African team. Just one of the continents.
I'm neither helping you nor putting you off here because I literally have no idea.
I think this might be one of the hardest questions I've faced to date.
This is a brutal question.
This is Robbie Savage.
I don't really remember the 2006 World Cup at all, or the 2002
All
that
I
much.
remember is Lama scoring a banger in the opening game.
Yeah, and Del Piero scoring, I remember that.
Ah, 9! I want that guy, the narrator from World War II in colour, just to come into my head and take me through the 2010 World Cup. Come on.
Some 3/4 of its senior officers had been shot or imprisoned.
Oh, I don't have a f***ing Scooby-Doo. Nigeria.
That's a great shout.
Well, of course it's
Can it-
incorrect.
The only guess I've got is from like 1998.
If you get this right,
and
I'm
it's
gonna-
Croatia.
I'm going to punch you in the
Somebody must have done it
schnoz.
since then.
So I got the right World Cup. Half a point? Yeah, cool.
Okay,
A Serbian
fair
film.
enough. Oh, it's so mental.
I just avoided it.
It's-
Why would anyone watch
I,
that
I,
shit?
I watched some of it and I was like, I'm out. Like, it's not saying anything. It's just horrible.
I would like to stop the video right here just to say we here at FD do not recommend searching for said film. Carry on.
And then my friend who watched all of it was like, just read the synopsis. And I went and read the synopsis and I was like, oh, it's literally the worst thing I've ever read in my life.
Not the sort of film you can unsee, is it?
It's not a good one.
Have you watched a Serbian film? Keep it to yourself.
This question comes from a Mr. Harshal Tandel, great name, who is the only player to have scored a free kick on their 100th Champions League appearance and also their 100th national team appearance.
That's one of the questions I've ever heard in my life. And their 100th national team appearance.
But at least this gives you a pool of like elite free kick takers to pick from.
But I've got no idea.
They're scoring free kicks for club and country, aren't they?
I mean, Beck seems like the obvious place to go, doesn't it?
Honorisa.
Del Piero, Bex,
I think I'd have gone Del Piero.
Xabi Alonso, potentially, Pirlo.
Del Piero's left foot was like a lullaby, wasn't it?
I don't know the answer
Totti.
to this. Because I don't have a smart... I mean, Messi as well. He's good. He's good at football.
Your beard's a bit Messi-esque.
Yeah, it is actually. That's
You
not
kinda
not
like
inaccurate. Have you... Messi, having money does make you better looking, doesn't it? Because you look at Messi when he was younger, you were like, good God, he is appalling to look upon. And now he's like just a normal bloke.
Yeah.
Sometimes he even looks quite nice.
I mean, have you
And you're
seen-
like, how the does that happen? And what it is the application of money.
Have you
to
seen
his
Professor
face.
Green? He was a state before he got his teeth done.
You know what? I'll just go for...
Juninho, Pen and Bucao.
That's so far away from being his name, but I appreciated it. I thought it was good. Okay, I don't know the answer, so I'm going to say David Beckham because, you know, I don't care enough to debate this anymore. All good
One of
guesses.
the 10 footballers you said who
Yeah,
was good at free kicks.
I listed all the footballers who are good at free kicks.
You're right, Lucas Milovic. Thanks for sending this in. Oi, Patter and Chris. All right, you listening? No? Okay. Who is the top scorer in the North London derby?
Ooh, I don't know.
Of all time? Or in the Premier League era, Van Straten?
No one cares, mate. Nothing happened before the Premier League
In the
era.
North London
Before
derby.
Premier League era, it was just like the Berlin Wall
Right.
was rubbish.
It's too soon.
Harry Kane's got over 10, hasn't he?
In the No, surely not. Over 10 in the North London derby. How many's that played?
He might.
He's got a mental age of 10.
He might just have 10 in London derbies. I might have
Yeah, I mean, he always scores in London derbies, but I don't know.
misconstrued that soundbite. Okay, Jesus Christ.
I mean, there are
Usual
some
suspects.
quite obvious candidates here.
Sheringham, Henry, Keane, Parler.
Alright, you all know the drill.
If the answer to this is Ray Parler, they should discontinue the North London derby. That's f***ing woeful.
Oh, me.
I don't know the answer to this. I mean, I know who I'd guess, but I'd guess Henry. Which seems like the sensible guess. Who is the best player ever to have played in a North London derby? Bergkamp. But who's the second best? Henry. Who's the third best?
Is it
Ozil.
somehow Shearer?
Spunk.
I want to say Henry, but it's going to be something stupid. Like,
If it's Henry, that
like Dennis Bergkamp,
stupid.
Robert Perez.
Stupid, like one of the greatest players of all time. This is like this actually is exactly the same level as my question. It's like there are about 10 good answers. Pick one and hope for the best.
At least they're equally this week.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Unless you get
yeah, we'll
an
see
easy
what I
one
get.
next, in which case
Oh
I'll
yeah, this one, isn't it?
flip over one of these lights.
What is it? Is it 1-1?
Yeah. Thierry Henry.
That would have been a smart guess. Play for both clubs. That was the first name I thought of at the beginning, and then I forgot him by the end. I reckon I'd gone for Ferdinand or something.
Fogged my glasses up
Yeah,
in rage.
fold your glasses out.
Should we ring Bab? Just to say this is the first time we've filmed without
He'll
you.
be livid. He'll be absolutely livid. I guarantee he's in bed.
Cracking, dude.
Hello, mate. Just the first episode of Stat Wars we've filmed without you. Just getting a bit bleary-eyed. I'm actually choking up. So how are you? What are you doing? What are you up to?
I am watching Always Sunny in Philadelphia and looking for jobs on LinkedIn.
Are you fully dressed?
I am, yeah. You know, you've caught me at a good time. I got out of bed about half an hour ago, so
Have you showered?
I have. I'm trying to maintain some modicum of, social norms.
All right, mate. Well, have you got a message for the fans? Because, by Jove, were they upset that you left?
Well, thank you for all the kind words, but, Kieran's going to smash it, mate.
Brutal.
Mate, you're such a dick.
You cut out, mate. We're in the basement. Sorry. What
Fair enough, mate.
What were you saying?
Are the mics still asked?
Yeah, we're still getting radio interference. But did you have any messages of wisdom for Kieran, who's obviously taking up your mantle? Big shoes to fill. Size 8.
Just be yourself, and if in doubt, just shout a lot. Shout a lot.
Let it all out.
There it is.
I was really hoping you'd finish that off. Oh, John Bab.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that, mate.
Right, I love you, mate. Good luck with your job search. I'm gonna send you some dick pics later.
Okay, alright. One last time for the fans. Oh!
Good man. See you in a bit.
Alright, see you in a bit.
Jesus.
This question comes from a Mr. or Mrs. Sam Martin. Who are the 3 teams that Sevilla have faced in their 3 consecutive Europa League finals?
Liverpool. They did that one. That was a good one. I feel like they played another Spanish club in one of them. Yeah, I don't know. Porto and
Celtic.
I mean, that's already wrong. Fulham. No, I don't know. Marseille, whatever. Dnipropetrovsk.
Dnipro got to a final. They sound like a brand of petrol, don't
They are. The Dnipropetrovsk, are they not? Are they not Gazprom?
Just stick 6 litres of Dnipro in it, you fuck. Time for the Yuri Tylerman's tie-breaker.
Oh, wow. Hot. Tie break. Break tie. Break, B-R-E-A-K. Break. That's not spelling. That didn't work at all. But let's keep going. This is from Hussein Ryan, and he wants to know who is the youngest goal scorer in the Champions League final.
Gotta say it.
Raul.
Patrick Kluivert. You buzzed too early. You shot your load too soon, mate.
That's what she said.
You
There he
fuck,
goes.
you
My bolt into the ether.
Time for the hot potato round. It's the round where I usually win.
Hottest potatoes. That's this round. This is from the Suomi. Yep, nailed it. Can you name all the managers in this year's Champions League knockout round?
Oh,
Allegri.
Guardiola.
Unai Emery.
Pochettino.
Klopp.
Valverde.
Who's manager of Ball? Zidane.
Mourinho.
Heinkes.
Conte.
Who's the manager of Shakhtar? Doesn't matter, clock's gone. Did Shakhtar even qualify? Not sure.
They did.
Yeah, they did.
I don't know who their captain, who their manager. Hassan Hüttel.
No.
Raphael Wiki.
Wiki. Rewind.
Fucking
Well,
hell.
disappointed I didn't get Eusebio Di Francesco, but I think
Yeah.
apart from that, relatively difficult. Montoya, actually in employment, didn't register.
Yeah.
They got battered as well at the weekend by Eibar,
Yeah.
5-1.
Maradona, not a fan of
So-
that appointment as a Sevilla legend.
And that could change after this week.
This question comes from you to me to Pat and Chris from Saeed. Saeed. We're on first name terms. It's fine. The only problem is I can't remember the question. Can you just jump cut from that and I just go? All right. Name every team in Ligue 1.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Monaco,
Lyon.
Nice,
Saint-Etienne.
Montpellier,
Dijon.
Amiens.
Troyes.
Okay, where are we? Lille,
Ajaccio. Marseille.
Nantes. You're a nonce.
You are a perv, you're a slot badger, you're a two-pin din plug, you're a small beam regarder, you're an Unabummer.
Toulouse.
Saint Etienne.
Oh, mine's still going down, so let's just leave it. Sake!
Oh, what a anticlimactic ending.
I think we can comfortably say you were going to win that one. You were 20 seconds on the clock and I had 3. So
I never like to win under these circumstances, though.
I'm willing to accept that I would have lost that.
Okay.
We'll call it out, you know.
Still going this round. It's still going. Can you name every player in the Premier League to make over 500 appearances? And that question comes to you from a Mr. Des Morgan. No relation to Wes or Piers or any other more. I don't know any more Morgans. Does anyone know any more Morgans? Tweet me. Follow me on Twitter. It's just mad. So much fun.
Giggs.
Neville.
Cara.
Barry.
Milner. Scholes. Schwarzer.
Friedel. Czech. Terry. Lampard.
Gerrard.
Speed.
Great shout. Keown. Evra.
I love this game.
Tony Adams.
Oh my god.
Henry. Beckham. I need to win this, don't I? Oh my god. Ledley King. Sheringham. Oh,
Nolan. Who the fuck's on there?
Mark Noble.
Noble. Sol Campbell. David J. We should have got David James.
Ball sack.
Hell, that was horrendous.
I feel like that was just such a tainted round.
Yeah, that was dog shit.
So Patrick Van Straten takes the lead in the series 6-5 with only a couple of episodes left. Tim Westwood just appeared on the horizon. Well done.
Thank you.
We might as well play the third round.
Yeah, let's
You know, watch time.
give the people what
There is
they
no money on YouTube.
don't seem to want.
Come on then, George. Get those questions asked.
This is called Darude Dank.
Is that one just called McCubbin?
It's gone on forever. Oh, please end. I could just play others over it. I mean, that was amazing timing at the end there.
Who am I? I don't know. You don't know. I'm not sure you like me yet, but you literally have no choice in this. It was me or Zach. Me? Gammon. Anyway, moving on. Question. It's not hot potato anymore, is it? This round, who am I? 3 points. All right? Chris, Pat. I've played with Company. Yeah? Ramos. Modric. I've got 2 more I can't remember. Zlatan. And Van Persie. Nailed it. First day on the job. Oh, that comes from M. Alvin or Malvin. What a stupid name.
Nigel de Jong.
Zlatan, Inter, AC, Bar. He's been everywhere, hasn't he? Is it Tony Duggan?
Still going. 2 points. I've played in the Netherlands, Spain, Germany, Denmark, and Anglais.
Denmark.
Is it Rafa van der Vaart? Yeah.
Never would have got there. Mate, you're in full flow.
He won the Golden Boy Award, the first Golden Boy Award, and the 4 winners after that were Rooney, Messi, Fabregas, and Aguero. Do you want to know who the one was after that?
Anderson.
Anderson, because I put it in a script the other day.
You're right, Simon Bott. Your questions here. It's just too much fun. We should keep having more fun. Who am I? I don't know. I've played in Germany, England, Holland, and the last one, George, France.
What?
That could be anyone. Germany, France, the Netherlands, and England. It was the same bloke.
I don't want to be ungrateful, but that is a first clue.
in Germany, France, the Netherlands, and England.
Also, if you want the prize, the tin that's down there that we suggested earlier, your hashtag has to be accompanied by a really good question. The better the question, the higher the chance you have to win.
Can we just move on? Because this is dumb.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's so vague.
Henri.
Herbie Emanuelson.
Just thought it might be Henri at some point today. So.
Imagine if it was Herbie Emanuelson. That would have been amazing.
Oddo.
Ordinho.
For 2 points, not me personally, I might have done, I don't know. I have won the Champions League for an English club.
Germany, France,
Liverpool.
the Netherlands, England.
Ryan Babel.
It's going in that direction. Salomon Kalou. Hey! Have I won this round as well?
You're a joke.
I
Alright.
got a clean sweep, bitch. You're a chimney sweep.
So there we have it. A maelstrom of Patrick Van Straten knowledge. When he's in that sort of divine form, he can't be stopped. A force of nature. And one of the biggest I know. What other shows do we have to plug?
90+1 facts. 90+1 facts about Zinedine Zidane. That's been out. 90+1 facts about Ronaldinho, about Sanchez. We've got all the good stuff. Chris Hamill's been sacked. He's not as powerful here as he leads you to believe on Twitter. Pretending he could give Zach the day off. He doesn't have that sort of power.
I am that powerful.
He doesn't have that sort of power.
I am.
Shut up, mate.
Omnipotent.
Just shut up.
Not
mate.
even in the room.
Shut up.